Testing one, two, three. Testing one, two, three. What I'm going to do today, guys, is I'm going to do a quick training on how to use
Hey,
um, Lead Effect, which is my CRM software, my agency software, and I'm going to show you how to build a quick squeeze page and direct it straight to your offer. So first thing we're gonna do is open up a tab here. Give me 1 second. I'm doing it on the other screen, so just give me 1 second, guys. I'll bring it over when I'm ready because I have a bunch of other tabs open right now. And I'm just gonna bring over the tab that I'm using. All right. One thing I'm trying to do also is use Google Analytics and the G4, the new one, which is pretty nice. And I'm trying to connect it to my page to do the tracking and see how many clicks and how much traffic I'm getting to that page. Give me a second here, guys. Just one second. By the way, I've been using Clipchamp, which is software is used available for you from Microsoft. It's part of Windows. You can download it from the excuse me from the it's this icon right here. If you guys could see it, this icon, this little icon right here. It's right there. This icon right here. It's called Clipchamp, and it's a video editor included in your Windows operating system. And it's very powerful. They just purchased the software recently, made it available for Windows 10, Windows 11 users. So yeah, if you guys want to use this, it's really powerful. I'm very impressed with this. It does everything you need it to do. Windows really um, upped their game with this software. Anyway, so what was I at? Give me 1 second. Sorry about that, guys. All right. Where is it? I got so many different browsers here. I need to open up the right browser. All right, so let's go down here. This is very similar to Highlevel, you guys. If you, I'm gonna put the level. I mean, I'm gonna put the link for Highlevel underneath this. If you're interested in this software, um, you can get it. But anyway, so we're inside the Highlevel slash Lead Fix software, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to my agency um, and build. Um, Build a landing page, for example. Okay, so we're gonna go sites, keep it real simple. Go to websites, and I've already built a couple pages here. They have different slugs, different what do you call it here? I'll show you guys instead of talking about it. We're just gonna go edit page. What I was doing is I was using ClickFunnels. I was using Get Response and many other software. So I was paying making 4 or 5 different payments, different platforms. And with the way I have it set up right now, I have everything's done under one roof. Leadific slash Highlevel is very powerful. Allow you to do all your emails, all your texting, uh, page building, owning a domain, hosting a domain, um, all your um, workflows, your basically everything you need under one roof. It's really nice. Again, the link's going to be below this if you guys want to give it a try. So what I did is real simple. I built this squeeze page over here. As you guys see, it's real simple. It's similar to what Google does, just nice and clean. I just put in my headline over here, and it's make money online offer. Basically, it's I believe this one here is. Let me go back 1 second. What I should do is preview page. All right, if you guys look over here, you can see clearly. Let me close that pop up. You guys can see clearly that my agency name is marketing330.com, and this particular page it's slash ClickFunnels. So basically, you can have as many as you want. Let me come back here and open this one up too. And this one is identical too. I'm making just I'm not done with these yet. I'm making little tweaks to them, and basically, I built a real generic squeeze page, and I cloned it, and I'm kind of trying to customize it for each offer. So let me close that here. Um, so this one here is marketing330.com / high level, and this one is marketing330.com / ClickFunnels, and they each promote different offers. Um, I made all these. Um, I think they're called cells. I made them all required. As you can see, there's an asterisk right here. They have to put in first name, last name, phone number, email address, and they also have to use a CAPTCHA um, to move on to the next step. When they click this button here, it's not going to let me do it because I'm not a robot. And it would go to the next offer. And here's my offer, okay? So, and every time somebody would come into this page after they put in their information under my form, when they fill out the form, all that information would show up here under contacts. It's really a nice way to build. This is all my dummy testing stuff. But every time someone comes into this into this squeeze page and you fill out their information, all your contacts get collected um, over here, and you can go back and remarket to these audience. And also, you can set up a workflow. Basically, as soon as they sign up, excuse me, as soon as here's how you create your form. You go down here and you go under form builder. I already got a few forms. I got the high level form right here. If we click on it and edit it, I'm not going to make any changes to it, but it's real simple. You can just choose whatever you want and add it right into, like say if I want to do country, I could just boom, take that over here, which I don't want to do, of course. You see, it went down here, and you can just basically rearrange these however you want. So you can set up, you can build a form however you like. You can add the CAPTCHA that's down here. It's just one button. Hang on a second here. You scroll down here. As you guys can see, there's a lot of different fields you can add on here. You can come down here. Here's the CAPTCHA at the very bottom. You can also include an image, and that's my button right here. When they click on the button, I'm kind of new at this, guys, so kind of bear with me a second here, okay? The button here, you can change what the text says by typing it right over here, okay? So on mine, it says, show me the video. And you can just go ahead and type that in there, and it would show it right in here. I'm trying to figure out how to edit it. Um, Again, I'm brand new at this, which is it's we're kind of learning this together. What do I need to do? I need to go back maybe. Um, Form is unsaved. It asks you if you want to save it. I don't want to save it. Um, are you sure you want to leave and discard all unsaved work? Yes. All right. So it's gonna bring me back to forms. Um, I don't know what this button does. Oh, you can copy it. You can delete it. Okay. So if we go edit, again, guys, this is just pretty generic training. It's just showing you for all of you guys that already um, doing digital marketing, and it doesn't matter, affiliate marketing. I don't know what you're doing on the side, offer promoting ClickBank offers or whatever you're doing. This would be an ideal um, um, platform for you. We got field, we got styles, um, inline form. Let me see that. Boom. This one's called an inline form. This one, let's turn that off. This one is show label. I don't know what that means. Show label. If we turn that off, what would that happen? I mean, what would that do? Show label. Oh, I see these labels here. We can let them. We can where it says first name, last name, phone number, and email. By toggling the switch on and off, it would clean up the form and make it a lot smaller. But I prefer having it there just to kind of emphasize what we. I'm not sure what this custom CSS is over here. Agency branding. I'm not sure what that does either. I'm learning this as I go, guys. So kind of bear with me here. We'll learn it together. I promised myself to spend a lot of time figuring this out, and I'm gonna teach you guys everything I'm learning here. You can name your form right here. I named it high level form, and on submit, um, open up URL, enter URL here. I'm not sure why it's here because I did set it up. If we go back to websites, yeah, discard changes. If we go back to websites, and I would go in here, here's the high level form or a squeeze page, and if we go edit this page, all right, let it load for a second. When you go down to let the form load, come on, all right. So let me move this out of the way. Okay, see down here when you click on that button, you can tell it where to go to. Where basically, when you go into editing your site or your funnel, all I have is it's just it's a one page lander squeeze page, and it only consists of what you guys see here, just a couple of rows, couple columns, real simple. I got my headline, sub headline, image, and the form. That's all I have. And when you come down here to where it says show me the video, what I did, I put direct link to Highlevel. I used a bit.ly link. You would have to come down here and tell it to go to um, go to website URL, which I already have. Whoops, what happened? Um, what happened? Go to website URL and down here, I put down the link that it's going to take, that's going to redirect to after they click on show me the video. It's going to go to my URL over here, which is a bit.ly link. And what else? You can add rows, you can add columns. If you want to embed um, custom CSS, you could use this link right here. Add an element, manage, um, variation. You can actually do some split testing right here. Okay, I haven't tried that yet, but I'm not sure how that works. This is real basic stuff, guys, but it'll give you an idea, especially if you're a complete beginner, what you could do with this software. It's so powerful and it can do so much for you. Oh, variations. I know what this one does. As you do as you build your page, your squeeze page, you're going to have multiple variations. If you want to go back to a previous, excuse me, variation, like you see down here, it says Thursday, December 29th. Let me make this a little bigger so you guys can see what's going on. Here's 100. And my pop-up is, I'll show you guys how to do the pop-up. The pop-up, basically the form. When they go to click on this, that brings up the pop-up. And basically, when they click on the image, it'll bring up the form and they would fill it out. Okay, right there. Fill out the form, and that would redirect them to the offer that I'm trying to send them to. But anyway, going back to variation over here, as you built this, that basically you may get to the point where your built over here gets um, it would stop functioning properly. Something would go wrong, and instead of you trying to figure out what the problem is, you can go back to a previous variation. You can go to December, you can go to a different month, different day, whatever. This one here is January 16th, for example. So you can select the variation that you want. Like if I would go down here, you see this one here is real. That's when I was first starting to build it. And you can restore the variation and you can set it up. Okay. I mean, not set it up. You can overwrite the current um, variation with an older one. I hope that makes sense. We're gonna go back without saving anything. I hope it didn't save it. So what I'm trying to say, guys, this CRM is really powerful, and it would allow you to do everything you could possibly. It will allow you to do everything you need. Let me shrink this down because I can't see everything here. I gotta make sure it didn't save it. Everything looks good. All right, it didn't save it. All right, so what was I doing here? All right, so I was showing you the buttons up here. You save it right here. You can preview it right here. Hit the preview. Basically, you can build landing pages, websites, anything you want with this. But I made this real simple. This is just a plain what do you call it? Squeeze page. All I'm doing over here is collecting contact information and redirecting them, um, redirecting to the offer that I'm trying to promote. All right, so that's the preview. Close this. Go back to here. What else? I was going to show you guys something else. Over here, all I did is added an image, right? Just a small image, and you come down here, and you can select your image right through here. All right, you go under your assets. It'll take you to your assets. I uploaded a bunch of photos, and you can select whatever asset you want. Okay, and you can put the image on your squeeze page. And what I did, I give me a second here. Um, Image action. When people click on the image, that would bring up the form. Okay. So just in case they're over here and they didn't fill out the form as soon as they click on the image. Again, this is just all real basic um, design. There's really nothing complicated over here. If you want to add, um, if you want to embed something, you could do that right through here. If you want to redo, right here, here's your undo button. Here's your pop up. Go pop up. Here's my pop up, which is the form. I told it to go open up the pop up. It's going to be your what's it called? It'll pull up the form down here. Oh, let me show you real quick. This is your mobile view. That's what it looks like under mobile, and you can do some editing over here. You got all your options on the side here. Okay. You can do your alt text for SEO. And speaking of SEO, there's a metadata option here somewhere. SEO metadata. You click on that, and you come in here. I didn't really do much. I just said make money, CRM, funnel, author. I didn't put anything on here. Oh, social media image. This is really nice. When you um, when people click on your link on a mobile device, that's where you select your social image. And I got this image to be um, my social media for this squeeze page. So basically, when somebody gets their iPhone or Android phone and they get this link, it's going to look exactly like that. When they click on it, that squeeze page is going to show up. Okay. Usually, I use these links in YouTube, in my YouTube channels. So basically, whoever's watching this video, they already know what to expect. So I would explain to them, I'd tell them the offer is going to do X, Y, and Z, and the link is going to be below. Click on the link, and it would take you straight to the offer. So that image, that um, link right here, or this image here, is going to be the social social image. They click on it, and it would take them to this form. They fill it out, and they would go straight to the offer. And all your information get collected in um, under contacts. So for keywords over here, I can do some more. Maybe I think they get separated by a comma. I'm not 100% sure, but that's the way I'm doing it. Um, so I put down funnel CRM. Let's put down something else. Let's do make money. Excuse me. Make Let me get a little bit of coffee here. I think what you do is you would put in what else? Passive income. That's a good one. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong here or not. CRM funnel. Wait a minute. Delete that over here. Funnel, comma, passive income. I hope that's how it's supposed to be. If anybody knows anything about this stuff, you can comment below and perhaps you can correct me. Let's go ahead and save that. So this is the metadata for this link. So if someone would go out, would go on online on Google or any search engine, they would search for make money or CRM or funnel or passive income. This should pop up. What else do we have here? I haven't looked at this button over here. What does this thing do? Let's click on that. It says Highlevel. Uh, Click. Oh, this one shows you all your pages. It's pretty nice. So if I want to go, I've already saved this. So if I want to go to my other squeeze page, I can click over here. It would toggle me over to the next page, which is really nice. You don't have to go out and look for other pages. It'll automatically take you to the next one. That's the next page, basically. But they all have different URLs, so they're not connected in any way possible. Let's let this one load real quick. All the stuff here is just real generic training. It doesn't. What makes the CRM so powerful is it's very versatile, and you can do whatever you really want. You can have 10 different businesses running under the CRM. What's taking so long here? Come on, guys. Here you go. Come on, load. Okay. So basically, we were under, excuse me, I apologize. We were under, or we were working on the high level squeeze page. Now we're working on, you notice that the icon or the image has changed over here. So now by clicking this button over here, it shows you all your pages, and you can click on any page and you can go in there and edit it. All right. Um, Again, it's very similar. Is this the right one? Yeah, this is ClickFunnels. Yeah, this is the next one. If you click down here, if you click over here, you got two different pages. You got the high level and you got the ClickFunnels squeeze page. Okay. All right. So the stickiness over here, I learned that a couple days ago. Stickiness is when someone actually, if you turn that option on, what it does, if someone had already filled out the form, it would automatically populate all the information in here. You know what I mean? So if I would go to preview this, watch this. If I go to preview, when I since I've already filled out the form, you see how all the cells are populated over here. So that's what the sticky. This you see over here where it says sticky, no stickiness, and you can turn it on or off. It automatically fills it in. Stick to top on scroll, stick to bottom on scroll. I'm not sure what these two buttons do here. Stick to top on scroll. I don't know. Let's turn that on, see what it does. I'm going to save it in preview, or yeah, let's go ahead and save it and come back to the form again. And yeah, this one says one app, ClickFunnels. Okay. I'm not sure what did it say over here? It says stick to top on scroll. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, I don't like that, because when I'm trying to scroll up and down, it's not showing me. Yeah, I don't like that. We need to turn that off because it's not allowing me to scroll. I don't know why that feature would be beneficial. Let me turn that off. No stickiness. I thought stickiness meant when it automatically refills all your form for you if you already filled it out previously. Maybe I'm wrong. Um, you can have a background image if you want something to if you want a background image in the back. But I wanted to keep it as simple as possible. This way, there's less distraction. Let me go back here, refresh this again, because it wasn't allowing me to scroll. I don't know why that feature would be beneficial. I have no idea. Anyway, so now if I scroll up and down, everything's working fine. Okay. And